I got a vibe, was made for this shit. I know some niggas gon' pay for this shit. She my little vibe, she gon' wait on this dick. I got some money out for negative shit. Niggas are mad, tell no hate on this shit. My niggas impatient, can't wait on the bridge. Can't do no capping, can't pay for no bid. I prayed all my life, I was made for this shit. I got a vibe, yeah. I got a vibe, yeah. I got a.
Alright, Civil Mindset Podcast, Sivi, Lulu. We're gonna talk about a bunch of different little things. So we finna jump right into sports. The NFL, Super Bowl coming up, Chiefs, the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady, damn near 50. Still
You say damn near 50.
damn near 50. Still going at it.
Right. And Tom Brady is Thanos.
Yeah.
Like that's just who he is, man. He Thanos. Like he got bro, he in that motherfucker like this.
With
like,
10 though, not the little 5 or 6.
Nah, he got 7. He been to the Super Bowl 10 times. But this is 10 times going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he got 6 rings.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? He about to get another one. I believe so, just because he fucking Thanos.
Oh,
like I ride with Mahomes. I you know what I'm saying? Mahomes is the new up and coming, new blood. You know what I'm saying?
But he go crazy though, like
He a beast too. But you going against Thanos, bro? Like y'all saw what Thanos did.
Yeah.
Like
this,
bro,
like the young Kobe against the like prime veteran Jordan.
Yeah,
like
he ain't stopping. Tom Brady plays with like he playing so much more of a mental game than a physical game. You know what I'm saying? Like
you better kick the bucket physically.
He gotta mentally beat you
Yeah.
on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't making those mistakes. He ain't making mistakes.
No.
He know certain mistakes ain't working. You know
It's
what
like
I mean?
he already know they. It's like he know they play, but like, oh, I know he finna be there. Oh, okay, watch
Fucking
this.
Thanos, man. He deflated balls and shit. He cheated, and he still kept his championship. He still like, man, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna get another ring until like he not gonna get another.
It's crazy.
Not while Tom Brady is still in the game.
No, he not. But I feel like it's like one of them situations. Like you did all this throughout the season, right? You get to the playoffs and it's like you fumble, you drop the ball, like
Well, they choke. Green Bay chokers.
But
That's
I be
what I
mad
call
when
it.
the Bears lose against them. I get mad. Like I'm not huge into football, but I be like, bruh.
I don't expect much from the Bears. That's why I don't get disappointed. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand the Bears is trash. The Bears ain't got their shit together. They ain't got none of that. You know what I mean? But I know that.
Yeah.
They don't get my hopes up. They don't make me think like, oh shit, we could probably do it. I never think that. I know something fluky gonna happen somewhere.
Yeah.
You feel me? But them Packers fans, they
dedicated though.
That's true. Be dedicated, but they let y'all ass down all the time. The Bears don't let me down because I don't expect them to do shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't expect y'all to do shit, so y'all not letting me down. But them Packers, man, people talking about painting their cars and car seats and all types of crazy shit.
Green and yellow, come on.
Come on, man. Them Packers, they choke. They choke. That's what they do. They'll kill all season.
That's what I'm
all
saying.
Season.
And then playoffs, they'll
kill all season. They the top #1 contenders. Hail Mary passes all game. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they winning. But when it comes to when it matters,
yeah,
they can't close the deal.
I don't know what it is, why they be choking. Cause I feel like at that point now, I feel like I'm the underdog. Especially you going against Tom Brady, I'm the underdog. I got something to prove.
That's Thanos Brady. That's what it is. Thanos Brady, bro. He ain't about to get another one. Them Super Bowl rings, big as hell.
Man, what?
Them motherfuckers, boy.
Like, man, you ain't big on finger. Like, they be big because now they be putting like hella diamonds. They put your number in diamonds, everything in diamonds.
That Lakers ring nice though.
Oh yeah, because they had to do it. Yeah, I like that one though. Especially like the Kobe tribute and stuff. Like, I like that.
Yeah. That Lakers ring nice.
I'm like, dang. But that's another thing. LeBron, like, you get a ring, Miami, then you go back home, like Cleveland, get another ring. Then you win a ring for Lakers, like LA. That's huge. Like that's just a big platform.
LeBron a dog. LeBron a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't take shit from LeBron no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't keep taking shit from this dude, man. Like I like LeBron. I just don't like his fans.
But they ain't his. I don't know.
I don't like his fans.
They ain't really fans. They be hating so much.
They're annoying as hell. Just like I like Aaron Rodgers. I just don't like the fans.
You feel like they do too much?
They do too much, man. Like no, I just don't fuck with the fans. But I can recognize talent and undeniable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Undeniable talent and skill. LeBron James a dog though.
Yeah, but I feel like his fan, it'd be like, it depends on what type of fan you are. Some people be a fan of the city. So, okay, if you a good player, we love you. You leave us, we hate you. Them the fans, I be like, bruh. Like, you only really love your city boy because this is what he's doing.
Yeah. For what he did. Fuck motherfucker city.
Because they know nobody was ever watching Cleveland. Ever. Watching the Cavs play ball until LeBron came.
Until LeBron got there.
Like,
well, I ain't gonna say ever. They had a couple of good things back in the day when we wasn't really born.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, but and now like the relevant times, yeah, Cleveland won no shit until LeBron got there.
Yeah.
He won no shit, and then they won no shit after he left, and then they became some shit again when he got back.
Yeah.
But now they trying to do some things.
I just feel like they got too many big men. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Cleveland.
Yeah, Saxon, he be going crazy. Just
Saxon,
like, he even did that,
he the point guard, yeah.
Yeah, he did Kyrie dirty, like, it was like pretty much a tribute to him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both wear number 2.
Yeah.
And he went crazy on you.
Kyrie ass, boy, on the real. That was just disgusting. Kyrie.
Disrespectful.
Like, yeah. Like, how you just let that man go off on you? How many points they scored in that overtime? I think it was like 30 points in overtime.
But the man had like the last like 18, 19. He scored like 42 for like the whole
season. Steady dropping his ass from the 3-point line.
Man, that's a hand in his face. Come here.
Come here. Hey, you come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Nah, he was going crazy. So who you think gonna win? Like, who you think gonna win the championship this year?
Still ain't no telling. I haven't been able to catch much of the games, but I'm still rooting for Brooklyn.
Man, especially since they got hard.
I'm still rooting on. I was riding with Brooklyn. I like Brooklyn ever since they switched over from New Jersey. I was already kind of like keeping an eye on Brooklyn and shit like that. But when they got KD and had Kyrie over there, I was like, oh, they finna do something. Now they got James Harden. Yeah. They just got a jail. That's it. They just got they got 3 of like some of the top scorers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like these guys score. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They make shots. They make their own shots. They know how to score. Yeah. So it's like that's a hard team to beat in the East.
No, it is. It ain't fast because like Durant like 7 foot. Like you gotta think about it. Like he fast, but he got height. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Since his injury, he been getting dunked on a lot. Like a lot. Too much to be Durant.
Dunked on?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't been able to catch many.
I'm talking about Rozier did him dirty. I'm talking about like Hood. They both failed. Like it been like I want to say like 1 week he was like top 10, maybe like 5 times getting dunked on. That's tough when you're a big name. But I feel like because it's injury, so like you could definitely tell like he can't make that step. Like he real slow. Like certain stuff he restricted to, but his shooting, like this man,
pure.
It always been pure, but now it's just like come here.
Yeah, right.
Like come here, face like hand in his face, everything. So I definitely see them.
Yeah, I see them definitely as top contenders in the East still.
He's just so weak to
Bucks,
me
though. The Bucks, they I don't know how I felt about them after what happened to their ass in the bubble. They got their ass swept. Fucking bubble, bro. Y'all the number 1.
Yeah.
Y'all
the most dominant player.
Y'all can't. I don't think they're gonna be the ones to take it far.
For me,
year. But in the West,
it's always tough.
It's always tough. Yeah, it's always tough. But the Lakers still looking good.
Yeah.
To go back and get it again. Clippers a big disappointment.
They've been a huge disappointment.
Big ass disappointment.
That was a disappointment last year. Like, how y'all going 3-1 and then y'all lose? And you got PG and Kawhi, the best one, like the top, you know what I'm saying, 2 players. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been a huge disappointment.
Clippers are disappointment. They need their own stadium. They need to stop sharing the stadium.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, man. Stop sharing that stadium with the Lakers, boy. That ain't y'all stadium. That's theirs. Y'all ain't winning. The fuck? Motherfuckers don't come to this stadium to see y'all. These are LA Laker fans.
Nah, that's true.
Ain't no Clipper statues outside.
You right, though.
I think about it. I've been to LA once, but I don't think I saw no Clipper shit.
I wonder, like, you know, they got all the banners for, like, the Lakers. I wonder if it's a banner for, like, the Clippers.
No, they ain't got no banners for shit.
Damn, that's even worse.
They ain't got no banners for shit. They trash, man.
That's even worse.
They just a bad luck team. Because who was on the Clippers when Chris Paul was there? It was Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and somebody else.
They had DeAndre Jordan. They had
DeAndre Jordan.
Jamal. Don't forget him. They had Jamal Crawford. They had
a bunch of motherfuckers.
They had Randy Foye at one point. They had Eric Gordon at one point. Like, they had a bunch of different pieces and never could win. Like, they be the third seed and never could go to, like...
Never got there. But during the season, during highlights, you see them killing shit. You see Chris Paul throwing dimes and shit, Blake Griffin dunking, all types of shit, but... Nah.
It's just like... But I feel like the Bucks, they're not going to win until Giannis is tired of losing. Like, I feel like when it comes to the playoff, he be like... passing. Like, I understand people get the double on you and triple on you. Like, bro, you taking 2 steps from half court and you dunking. I feel like, dang, I feel like he one of the best players, but I feel like he'll never win a ring. I just feel like they don't build, like, it's not enough pieces to play against, like, the Lakers, to play against those teams.
Yeah, Middleton stepping his game up. Chris Middleton.
Yeah,
he helping Giannis out a little bit, but that's still not enough though.
Yeah, it's not.
Bledsoe.
No, he gone. He with Pelicans now. Yeah, they got Holiday. They got Drew.
Oh.
So it's like their defense is better, but I don't know what it is. It's like they missing, like, I feel like last 3 minutes, close game, Giannis should be like the center. You get what I'm saying? He should be passing, he should be dunking, he should be doing all that. But he don't be impacting the game to close the game the way they need to be close to win. That's how I be feeling like.
Yeah, he can't. He not a closer.
Yeah, he not there, and that's why I say he not losing enough. Cause when people become a closer, like, it be like, yo, I want this bad.
Like, he not a closer.
Nah, he not at all.
He not a closer. He kill it though. He shouldn't be running the ball up the fucking court. On offense. I don't know why they begin that being the fucking ball and let him be point guard. Run up the fucking court.
But you got LeBron, he big, he do the same thing. I understand that's LeBron, but I'm saying
the intelligence with the ball is what matters.
Yeah, the IQ, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, his intelligence being that point guard position, you gotta see everything. You gotta.
Yeah.
His whole plan is I'm driving.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have while you driving, you gotta be having like 2-3 other backup plans. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Already working in your head.
Right. You gotta prepare for them to close.
He ain't that ready yet.
Because LeBron, I'll say he a better player.
He gonna need another star with him. Or he gotta go to another team.
Yeah.
He need another star, or he gotta go to another team.
So how you feel about our Bulls since we got like the Denver GM? You know what I'm saying? He built. It took him like two or 3 years. He built, but now we got a new GM.
Bulls, I look at the Bulls just like I look at the Bears, man. I don't expect shit. I don't expect shit. Y'all still try. They've been rebuilding since they signed Derrick Rose. Since they first signed him, they was talking about we're rebuilding.
Yeah.
Y'all been rebuilding since Mike. Y'all been rebuilding. Like, no, man. Y'all, they funny with the money.
They real.
You feel what I'm saying?
I think
like,
that's Chicago, period.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, even with the Bulls, I'm not expecting much. Zach LaVine, he be going crazy. He be trying to lead the team and do what he got to do while he here. Ain't no telling how long he's gonna be here.
Because the Bulls, they infamous for that. That trade you quick.
But he doing. It's a couple of players. I don't know much of them motherfuckers though, and that's what a lot of people say. A lot of people we don't know. Yeah. I know marketing. Porter's.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think, is he still there? I know we got.
Just like I don't watch the games, man, because I don't like seeing my team get their ass beat the fuck up like that.
Yeah, Porter's gone. We had out of Porter. It'd be like moving pieces, but the biggest people for the Bulls right now is like Kobe White. And
Kobe White.
That's like them the only people that's really still like going crazy.
But yeah, I don't expect much from them.
How you feel about LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year?
He got Rookie of the Year?
Nah, I mean it's between him. What's his name? Anthony, the big guy from the Wolves. He been going crazy though. These rookies.
Taco ain't up for Rookie of the Year?
Taco ain't even in the league. He's still in the D League.
No, he not. He played for the Celtics.
In the D League.
No, he played for the Celtics.
Man, I see him more playing. I see more highlights of him in the D League.
The tall,
in the league.
black
the tall
motherfucker.
is the tall.
He played for the Celtics.
I
He started lineup.
No, I was just watching him play the other day. And Jaylen Brown went crazy. He scored the most points in like one quarter in like 19 minutes.
He played for the Celtics. Yep. But you said Ball. I seen a couple of his games. He be throwing some nice ass passes.
Yeah.
But
I think the Hornets Perry going crazy. Like they got Haywood now. Like Rozier playing better. Like they've been winning.
Yeah.
Like they've been
becoming a problem.
Yeah.
Becoming a force.
I feel like them tickets ain't gonna be so cheap when they start, letting fans in. Cause they tickets used to be like $20, $30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when Kimba and them, when Kimba left, it was like way cheaper than that. You'll probably go into a Charlotte game for like $12.
Chicago don't do shit like that.
They still gonna tax you.
It's still taxing. Ain't nothing changing about our motherfucking ticket prices, boy.
That's why I'm not going.
Just cause they name sales. Chicago Bears sale. Chicago Bulls sale. It's just a top iconic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type team. So that's what they steady trying to bank their money off of. But fuck that. Y'all ain't got no players.
Nah, forget that. But switching it up, like politically speaking.
Okay.
How you feel like this COVID is affecting us? Like black people specifically, like it's bad out here.
I mean, shit. One of the main reasons I feel like it's affecting like black communities and like Hispanic communities the most is because we the ones that can't stay home. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't afford to stay home. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody that's really screaming that whole stay home shit, and you know what I mean? Like
they on salary, they still getting money.
Y'all still getting paid. Y'all good. You know what I'm saying? People gotta come out here and work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People gotta be delivering this food and.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's not a racial. I don't think it's a racial focus type thing. I don't think it's an agenda type thing. I really just think we are not privileged enough to stay home and relax. You know what I'm saying? We motherfuckers gotta go out.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gotta, and then it's just that type of mentality with us. Shit, we also just feel like shit. If this the end, I'm gonna have fun to the end. You know what I mean? Like,
man, we live our life on the edge.
We've been living on the edge for the longest.
Yeah, I mean that's all we had. The edge. Shit, you learn how to live over there.
We've been living on the edge for the longest. That's why it's like in a lot of our communities. And when you look at shit, it don't change because it's just our mentality. We've been living like this for the longest. We've been living on the edge. This been taken from us. This been, you know what I mean, cut off. We've been kicked out of this.
Yeah.
So it's just like
back been against the wall for forever.
For a minute. So it's just like this whole pandemic really is hitting our communities, but it's affecting the more rich, privileged community more than anything, because y'all don't know how to hustle.
Yeah, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how to hustle. Y'all don't know what to do when you ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying?
We going to the news. We gonna figure something out.
We know how to grind. We know how to shit.
Yeah.
We know how to keep it going. You know what I mean? But
with nothing.
And then the media is the worst thing to happen to this coronavirus shit.
They be lying.
The worst. They over exaggerate so much. They lie, and then they tell the truth, and then you don't know who's telling the truth, and then that's just all media.
Yeah.
And that's what's causing a lot of the big problems. Put the information out there, but
But they'll never do that though. Put the information out there for us to sit there and choose and decide what we gonna do with it. Nah.
But on top of that though, they know people. They know Americans.
They know how to put fear in us.
They know Americans. They know we stubborn as fuck. So you can tell us that the meteor is gonna strike the city at 7 o'clock and we still partying at 6:30. You know what I'm saying? Like that's America. You know what I'm saying? Like
we got 30 more minutes though.
Yeah, we still got 30 more minutes. Fuck it. You're not gonna tell me I gotta go inside to save my own life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's just the way it is. Just in America, period. We hard-headed.
We hard. We just don't care. We don't care enough.
We hard-headed.
I feel like as a whole we don't care enough.
The whole motherfucking country should have shut down.
But I feel like at the same time though, like Trump, he messed us up big time. Like he was saying like, you know, black people can't catch it. You know, they immune to it. He literally verbatim, like he said that. And us, we like, oh shit, alright, we finna go out there, clubs tonight,
yeah.
We finna go do this.
Motherfuckers are quick to just go with whatever sounds good. Whatever is a pass. Oh, okay, well we good. I remember motherfuckers saying that stupid shit too. I caught coronavirus. I caught the shit. I had the shit in December. Sick as fuck, but this was before
Corona was Corona.
It even came out.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about sick as hell. I stopped breathing at least 3 times.
Oh, that's crazy.
At least 3 times. That's what the fuck I woke up off of. That feeling of like not being able to breathe, suffocating. I woke up like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it happened at least 3 times.
Yeah,
and it's like, I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm legit thinking like my girl pregnant and shit, so I don't want her to get sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm legit thinking like, shit, if I die, shit. I thought about that for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's hard to breathe. You sound like it sound crazy.
Yeah.
It's the most mucus that's ever been in your motherfucking chest ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking everything. I'm taking all types of medicine and shit. Come to find out, I'm taking so much medicine. I'm taking too much of Robitussin or some shit. I'm taking too much of that shit. But I'm just fucked up. My brain ain't working right. Ain't shit working right. But so I believe that the virus is real. You know what I'm saying? And then like when I knew that I had it, I remember being in the bed and they talking about it on the news. I remember the night before they said something on the news, coronavirus, but I just thought it was nothing. Yeah. Then they start talking about it like, yeah, it's a disease. Like, people are getting sick and this and that. It's worse than the flu. And I'm just like, damn, I think I got that shit.
Yeah.
Like, all the shit that they talking about, I'm like, I probably had that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then, like around sometime in, like, New Year's Eve, I was done. I couldn't do shit. Damn. That was the first New Year's Eve ever when I was allowed to do some shit. That I ain't do nothing. I couldn't get out the bed.
Dang.
Like, legit, I'm talking about the most mucus in your body. Coughing, sneezing, everything. So it was just like, I was done. But so I got over the shit. I started to feel better. I ain't start feeling better till like a couple of weeks into February. I was sick in December.
Yeah, I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying? And still not knowing what the fuck going on. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I'm just thinking it's the flu, but this is a badass whatever this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, but yeah, that's when I found out. Like, I didn't get tested, but after this was before they was even doing coronavirus testing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but I was already starting to feel better.
Yeah.
But after seeing what all the symptoms was and how I was feeling, like, I was like, damn, that's what I had.
I feel because I was telling people like, yo, we had that when it first like hit the scene like March in the States. I'm like, bro, we just had that shit up in Korea like September, October. Like everybody was getting sick. We in the bed, sweats, can't get up, can't talk, head hurt, you don't want to eat, can't smell,
can't taste,
but still shitting on yourself like you still like what's going on?
Like it didn't make sense. That shit didn't make sense. And then my girl, my wife is chef. Yeah. I'm not eating nothing.
Oh,
nothing.
Yeah.
She steady making plates. You want some?
Yeah.
I can't smell. I can't taste. Like that shit was whatever that shit was real.
I feel like it was definitely, like I tell people all the time, it's chemical, biological warfare. Like, they put it out there to control the population, put fear, but they lost, they thought, the agenda, this was going to happen, but, I mean, just because you plan something going to happen don't mean it's going to happen that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. COVID sound like some man-made shit anyway.
Right, like.
Sound like some man-made shit anyway. But, like, how the 19, from the research that I was doing, how the 19 comes into play, it comes into play from the year that it was discovered.
Yeah. So
that's why they say, like, there's always been a COVID around.
Yeah.
There's always been a type of COVID. That's why COVID is on the Lysol back of the thing, because there's always a type of COVID.
Right.
But it all depends on what kind and what year this different strand came out. So COVID-19 was that strain that came out in 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was probably COVID 98. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. So it was like that's when I learned, like, that's where that came from. But
this pandemic is worse as the Spanish flu back a long time ago type shit, like long time ago. And that's why I feel like it's definitely man-made.
That right there, calling it the Spanish flu sounds like it's man-made. That sounds like some American shit to say.
Well, I mean, you got Trump calling it
the Chinese flu or some shit like that.
China virus.
But just calling it the Spanish flu just sounds like some shit that Hispanic people wouldn't even say. Maybe I may be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But the fuck Spanish flu? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that sounds like some American shit.
And a lot of people died. The only reason why they took it serious because like 2 boys went from some country, they drafted in, went to the military, and got almost all of them sick, like dying off. So it's like, dang, no defense, no protection. We gotta figure out what's going on. We can't have this type of stuff. So that's what I said. Like, now, like, the whole vaccine, I'm not doing that. Y'all don't even know what really COVID is. Like, y'all don't even know how to keep people alive, how to heal people. And once you get it, you can't get it again, but you can get somebody else sick. Like, what?
That vaccine, I'm not rocking with yet. I don't mind getting it, but I'm gonna wait until everybody turn into zombies first.
And then let them test it.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me see if motherfuckers start eating each other, and then y'all cool, and alright, I'm straight. I'll take it. But it just needs some time, because so far as all I know, this shit came out a year ago. Very unprepared, didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Yeah.
Now y'all coming up with vaccines. You saying this may take a year, and then you say vaccines will be ready by April, and then governments say, no, we need to speed up the process and get that shit out there now. So now you rushing scientists to do what the fuck they got to do to come up with this vaccine, and now you got this vaccine out here and you're giving it to motherfuckers. Yeah. Ahead of what I feel y'all said in the beginning. Y'all said April. Why y'all rushing it before April? No, I'd rather just wait. Let everybody be the test dummies. Y'all be the guinea pigs. Y'all go ahead, take that shit. And I'm going to be looking at you. I'm going to be watching.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. See, you never know. That shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then it's only like, it's what, 94, 95% accurate.
Yeah, didn't it sound like, you still can get COVID?
You can still get COVID.
So what's the point of that?
Because COVID has always been around. So you can still get COVID. You just not getting this
strain.
Sick.
Yeah.
Right, you won't get as sick as
you
would if you didn't have the vaccine. But you can still get it. You can still pass it. I'm going to wait.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not going to even get it at all. Like, before COVID, all this stuff, like, I want to say, like, 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, like, I really, no, 2 years ago, I'm like, you know what, Atterbury, okay, I'm gonna start taking that, you know what I'm saying, just taking my health differently. So, like, even when everybody got sick over there, I ain't gonna lie, I got sick, my sickness lasts 2 days, everybody's sickness lasts a week, 2 weeks, and people, I'm around, and they're like, you already good, like, you was just out yesterday. I'm like, yo, I'm feeling good, like, I'm starting to move, because 1 minute I wasn't moving, I'm like, yo, something's wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that vaccine, it can help, but it ain't gonna do what I can do for myself with my body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know you better.
And I don't like that it's a double dosage. That just makes me feel like y'all are not fully prepared with this vaccine. To you really expecting like just to really think of just how humans and just us period react to things. Like, we don't come back. You better give it all to us at this one time.
Yeah.
You're really expecting people to come back on the date that they're supposed to come back, and that's going to be a 100% turnaround. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that got the first shot, they came back on the date they were supposed to, and got the second shot. Come on, man. You're going to have people thinking their first shot going to make them good. Oh, I don't need the second shot. I feel good.
But they call it second shot a booster.
You
but
know
like,
what I'm saying?
You still
like,
can get it though.
Like, come on, man. Motherfuckers going to be thinking they good off the first shot.
Yeah.
Just, y'all ain't ready.
Then everybody's so focused on getting back to work, yo. That second shot, I got a shift to get to. I'm good. I got that first one. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm gonna just wait. Y'all not ready to get a shot out. I don't like that it's 2 shots. I've taken vaccines and shots and shit, and I don't remember having to come back and get a booster,
a double or a booster. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe in my shot book record a couple of years down the line, but it wasn't like, all right, come back in a couple months and then you get the booster. No, I feel like that first shot is come back if you still alive.
Damn.
To get the second shot. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If you don't die off this one, then you're good. Come back and get the second shot.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Y'all get all that shit in one dose. So when I come to y'all bang, and we straight.
Yeah, no.
Alright, thank you. I ain't gotta talk to y'all again.
No, fact. They still trying to impeach Trump too.
Oh,
even after the fact.
That's good, man.
Cause like they get like whole stipend. They get a stipend every year. They
They trying to stop him from all that. They trying to stop him from being able to come back for re-election. They trying to
take public
cut off that money.
Yeah,
public office. You know what I'm saying? Positions away from him. They trying to make sure he can't get a pension.
Yeah.
And live off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And have
president.
Secret Service protection all the rest of his life. And they're trying to make sure he can't get none of that.
Especially with what happened to the Capitol building. Like, everybody already said, like, if they would have got to the vice president, he would have been gone. I'm like, dang. But it's so crazy. I'm like, it's white people scared of white people. That's the stuff that blows me. Like, these your people.
That's it. That's the. I mean, they scared of them because they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't say they scared of them, but yeah, they are in fear though. Everybody should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter the race, everybody should be in some type of uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's white people literally saying, I'm scared. Like, it's people who, it's a lot of Republicans didn't even vote against Trump because the 10 that did vote getting a lot of like backlash, death threats, all that stuff. They like, this is why I didn't vote, because I'm scared that white people will kill me for my vote. And they're saying that, and I'm like, yo, these are your people. Like,
what? I mean,
I feel like they scared because they know what they're capable of. You can get away with murder and because you're privileged. Like, you can do those things because you're privileged. Like, and I mean, be honest, how many times you hear why I don't like crime for it? Definitely nothing close. It's like Hispanic killing Hispanic, black killing blacks. You don't hear it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that, again, that's the media. Not saying it don't happen, but the media is gonna focus on, they got an agenda too.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, get that man up. You don't start that man them papers.
Hey, yeah, get him up out of here. Motherfuckers voted his ass in. They thought he was gonna be. No, I ain't gonna say that, man. He got real followers. He got real followers. Like, people really believed in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can understand why the people liked him. You know what I'm saying? Just because some of the things that I honestly like, that I don't feel like he came off fake.
Nah, he ain't come off.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though the shit that he was saying, shit that he was doing was fucked up.
Yeah.
But he got his followers, that group of followers that he got, like him because they was like, hey, that's the same shit that I think in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those are those people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't the politicians that's gonna come in your face and smile and lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Or not lie, but like,
they're not gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Tell you what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then with Trump, he like I say, he didn't even decide what party he wanted to run for until the last minute.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Until the last minute, he was like, alright, I'm a Republican Party. He didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do. He wanted to be Democrat. He wanted to be independent.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He didn't want to be a Republican, but he just saw like, and then of course you got a team.
Money, yeah.
You got a team. They be like, hey, by the numbers, these Republicans will support you more than the Democrats will.
Yeah.
And then look who you're going against in the Democrat section.
Oh yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta beat the Democrats, just become eligible.
Yeah.
To run against the Republicans.
Yeah.
So you got a war here to get to the top.
And another war.
You feel what I'm saying? So they were like, man, the Republican Party, they ain't really got no fucking body.
Yeah.
They ain't got nobody that can make an impact like you.
Yeah.
Join the Republican Party.
Yeah.
You gonna get all them votes. And then that's how he did it. He killed it. Out of all these other fucking politicians in the Republican Party, he beat them.
Yeah, that's true.
He beat them. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, that's what I think. But then at the same time too, me personally, if I'm at the top position in the world, if I'm at the top position in the world, and you may not really get opportunities like this again.
Yeah.
Depending on how you doing it, the way Trump decided to do it, he got supporters that's racist as fuck.
Yeah.
His supporters racist as fuck, but they voting for him.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? They voting for me.
I feel like he already
to be president. They voting for me to be president.
Yeah.
If I don't have 8 votes, it's a lot of votes that I'm not gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Republican Party.
But even before then, like, just wanting the death penalty for the, Central Park 5, you know what I'm saying? Just bigotry, his
all
section,
that.
all his cases, all that stuff, being a member of all that stuff. So it's like
all that. And he woke up supporters. He woke up his range of supporters.
He wasn't gonna win no Democratic, nah.
Like, oh shit, I'm straight. But yeah, like, you're not gonna get that up.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get that up. You're not gonna. That's why it was so hard for him to denounce shit. To hard for him to separate himself from shit. Because he knew if you separate yourself and act like you don't fuck with these people, you're gonna lose your votes. You're gonna lose your power. That's the only way he had it.
Took an
That's the only way. He couldn't been in the Democratic Party and won.
No, he couldn't.
And won. Even if he was not acting like that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have won in the Democratic Party. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he went to the Republican Party where he knew he could manipulate, he can do things, and then now, fuck, these racist motherfuckers like me.
And
You gotta run with it. Run with it, Trump. Run with it. That's what it was. Like, shit. Man, run with that shit.
I'm just saying, like, he still was racist. I feel like he still was all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just like,
I feel like he was a bigot. I feel like he was a bigot. I feel like he was prejudiced. But racist, I feel like he made racist out. Just my honest opinion. I feel like he was playing it how it go. Like, I don't think he was a racist. He was saying racist shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all say racist shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was saying some racist shit, but he wasn't his supporters. Put it like that. How I'm trying to say, he wasn't the same type of people that his supporters are. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Them the stupid motherfuckers that believe that they got a motherfucking sign from God. But he wasn't like them, but of course, vote for me.
I'm like,
vote for me. Y'all the motherfuckers that's finna put me in office. Y'all the ones that's finna put me in office. Y'all the ones that's finna keep me in office and my family at the top level in the country, in the world. Fuck, you feel what I'm saying? This is the top level in the world.
I feel like
Rowling.
K, like they, Prince and King, like they got way more power. Like, why the fuck we still seeing them on our news? Cause they still own us.
Who?
Britain, like when
Britain and shit like that?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about them getting married. I don't care. Them getting married do what for me? What does it do for my finances? What does it do for me? Nothing. But like, how do you feel about like, Biden and them in office? You feel like anything gonna change for like the black community?
I feel like Biden finna play this shit. He finna play it smart. My opinion. The whole strategy of his campaign was strategic and to counter do whatever Trump was doing.
No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it was all strategic. It was all strategic to get a black woman
vice president.
as a vice president. It was strategic. You feel what I'm saying? Like all this shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like the shit with the Trump campaign, the shit. This is all strategy.
I feel like they one big party.
It's all strategy.
I feel like they in on it together. You
They-
know what I'm saying?
come
like,
on,
nobody
man.
really for us.
This
the
is
people.
all strategy, y'all.
Yeah.
Like this is the war that we argue about. It's just amongst us.
I feel like it's
They
a
not
distraction.
arguing about
they
that
got
shit.
bigger shit. They got other stuff.
That war is just amongst us. So like with the Biden and Kamala campaign, like I feel like they gonna make a lot of changes. I feel like a lot of barriers are gonna get broken down. But don't get surprised though. Like I was telling people with Obama, don't get surprised. Like yeah, we got a black man in office, but he's still a politician.
He's still a politician.
He's still a politician.
Black. But
You feel what I'm
presidents
saying?
don't have as much power as everybody think.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? I think
They
that's
are
misconception. They're their face.
Well, I can't remember the word for. They are the voice of the people. That's what the president is. The president is the voice of the people. So whatever the people are arguing and fighting about, I'm the representative to bring this shit to Congress, and because the president got to get shit voted on.
Yeah. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He got to get shit voted on, so he's not that powerful. But people don't understand that.
Yeah.
And like I tell people, the most powerful people are the ones you don't see.
Yeah.
Those are the most powerful fucking people.
Yeah, they the ones making the laws.
You thought Trump was powerful? You thought Obama was powerful?
It's just like Bill
It's
Gates.
motherfuckers above them
Yeah.
that they had to answer to. It's deals that you gotta make. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. That's how I
like
can never
people,
get in
like
politics.
people don't be paying attention. Like, just a lot of shit with the corona. Like back to the coronavirus thing though. Like, people were upset that America was giving relief to and aid to other countries.
Yeah.
But y'all don't understand how this business goes.
That 1% got a little bit of everybody in that pot.
Everybody, we owe them something because they giving us
Something else.
something else.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gotta know what the fuck we trading.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But
Like,
we ain't gonna know until like 10 years later. Like, damn.
you want to know where that came from?
Yeah.
It came from motherfucking Germany. You feel what I'm saying? Like when we gave their ass that aid,
Yeah.
they gave us this. You see what I'm saying? But
Facts.
that's the That's what the people in the top range argue
Yeah.
about. Us down here, we upset that hey, why the fuck you giving these aid to this country and we hurting over here?
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bigger shit to worry about than what us as
It be a distraction,
civilians civilians argue about. We argue about the little shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we argue about the little shit that when it all boils down to the country,
We can't control it.
we can't control
We
it.
worry about the stuff we can't control. We don't worry about the stuff that we can control. We so distracted.
We can't control that. You know what I'm saying? Like if shit wasn't coming to the forefront with the police and the actions that they doing, if shit wasn't coming to the forefront with these cameras and everything,
We wouldn't see no change.
you wouldn't see change. You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
They knew about it all this time,
It been going on
but it
for
wasn't a reason
hundreds
to
of
change
years.
it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, but the people are the ones that like they still need us. They need us to vote.
Yeah.
They need us to pay our taxes.
Yeah.
They need us to do these things. So if they know that we not happy and we want these changes to be made, and if not, then the country will take these losses.
Right.
That's when it comes into a play. Like, okay,
Yeah.
this is an issue.
It's like a dog go get a bone. You know, let me
You feel
give
what
you
I'm
something to
saying?
get some back.
When you start fucking with what the country's agenda is, now it's like, okay, this is an issue, y'all. Let's
Take
figure
that
this
in.
out.
Yeah.
Let's look at this shit. Let's
Yeah.
figure out something. You know what I mean? All in all, that's not what they worried about. They worried about how the country finna keep living for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
And energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
food. You know, it says a
food
shortage.
and shit. Like this is
Yeah.
what the fuck the leaders of the country are worried about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not worried about how the police are treating us.
They don't care.
That's y'all.
They really don't give a
It's
fuck.
like being a manager at a store or a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm in control of everything. I worry about everything, but I don't care that your table that you just had was disrespectful to you. That's not too much big on my agenda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got other stuff to take.
I got other shit to worry about right now, man.
Yeah.
Let that shit go. Let them go by.
Yeah.
You fine. We good. Let's move on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of after work, you and your friends finna talk about that table.
Yeah.
Y'all finna talk about how that table just pissed everybody off. And you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Y'all arguing about that shit. The managers ain't even talking about that.
They forgot.
They talking about how y'all fucked up all day.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the arguments are different.
Yeah.
At different levels. And I just feel like the things that we argue about as civilians is just for us.
No, I agree.
It's just our battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's our battle. The motherfucking politicians in the top, they ain't thinking about this shit.
Hell no.
They ain't worried about this
So
shit.
what you think happened with damn BlackBerry and GameStop?
I don't know who did that shit. I'm telling you.
Cause the politicians ain't worried about it, but shit, we could have came up from there.
The politicians are slightly worried about it because they control the money. But
But they ain't worried about it how we worried about it though.
But I don't know what happened or who did it. But they need to do that
Again.
to everything else that I'm right. Here's some of my stocks. Do that shit to Tesla.
Man.
Do that shit like, man, that motherfucker went up 2,000%.
Overnight.
2,000%. I was taught in school there's nothing more than 100%.
They lied.
That's what I was taught in school.
Look, they lied.
So this whole this 2,000% shit, motherfuckers got paid.
Man, what?
Motherfuckers got paid.
And today Friday?
Yeah, that stock market. That stock market shit is a nice hustle. It's a slow hustle. It's a patient hustle.
Yeah, it's a risky
That
one
shit.
too.
It's risky.
But
It's
it
risky
pay
if you
off.
ain't paying attention. If you're not, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to the news. You got to pay attention to
The lows, the highs.
the lows, the highs. You got to expect some lows.
Definitely gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Like you gotta pay attention to that shit. You gotta know, like, and then do whatever you feel comfortable with. Like, yeah, I have my money in Hertz rental car.
Yeah.
But they, soon as I ain't put much into them, but I bought a couple of shares and then that shit was just going down, like constantly, while all my other shit is going up, and I'm just like, damn, I don't know if I want to keep wasting money with y'all.
Yeah.
I just switched in and bought some Apple stock.
Yeah.
My shit rising slowly, but
you see it though.
you see it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, it's like a savings account. That's how I look at it. It's a savings account that continues to grow. Is some money going? Sometimes the stock market it's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucked up, man. They gonna. You just gotta hope that your shit stay consistent, stay good enough, stay up.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. Let that shit grow. Cause that's all I'm trying to do with my little stocks. I want to see them motherfuckers get up to a nice little number. Try to get up to a nice little number. I'm gonna cash out, take a vacation. Like, cause it's really legit. It's motherfuckers out here financially taking care of themselves. Off stock.
Yeah, like, and I'm talking about like taking care of like mansions, like foreign cars.
It's just all off stock. It's about buying, trading.
Yeah.
It's all off stock.
Contracts, like they sitting at top of people, like
it's all off investments. You know what I'm saying? So that's the level I'm trying to get to where I'm fucking with the stock money. I'm investing my money into this. I'm patient. I can wait a couple of years. You know what I mean? Cash that shit out and you up for another 10 years.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's a slight patience. It's just something that's fucked up that wasn't taught to us.
Yeah, just like I didn't know about certificates. Like at banks, they got like certificates where you basically like it's like a savings account. You put like it could be like a year, 3, 5, 7. You put like it's like a minimum amount depending on how many years, and then you get like the interest paid back on you. So it'd be like APY. So your certificate would be like a year, max $3,000 you deposit in there. You get like 2.5, 3.5 back, and that's good. You got 3 racks in there for you know what I'm saying for a decent little year. You get like 300. Like you get a little change back. Probably not that much, but you get some change back. But like banks, when you just got a regular savings account, they not giving you, paying you on your money in the bank. And so like every like 67 years or something, pretty much around whatever year is retirement, that's when they gonna get, oh, here go an interest for banking with us. But bro, you gotta think about it, like 67 years, what if I just got banked with you at 18? Ain't nobody really living that long. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just not educated, like, but we gotta educate ourselves, gotta educate our kids too. Like even having like you got a kid, get a secure credit card. You know what I'm saying? Like they building they credit off your credit.
Yeah.
You put $500 on there, they name attached to your line of credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they spend it, but it's the money that you put in there, not the money that the bank gave you.
Yeah. That's the stock market game. Like I ain't really getting into it. It was something I was always like thinking about and wanting to know about. But of course, motherfuckers scared. Motherfuckers don't like taking risks. Motherfuckers don't like doing shit that outside of the box.
Yeah, what
you know what I'm
everybody
saying?
ain't doing it, they don't want to do it.
Like motherfuckers don't like doing shit that's outside of the box, but we still take a risk doing some stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because that's what's normal to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but that whole stock market game, like my homie was telling me about it, and he was just telling me. He was just talking, you know what I'm saying? He was talking a good game, and I was soaking that shit in, and I was just like doing this. Like, fuck it, let me figure this shit out. Let me take a risk, shit.
Yeah.
And then I was seeing, like, it was a couple of apps that I had, and they were talking about just invest $5, and it just clicked in my head, like, so you trying to tell me I could just invest $5? And that's my investment? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's legit what it is. You can put $5 into a company. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would get more if you buy more in return, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you can put $5 into a company and that shit'll grow. And even if it doesn't grow, it was only $5, bro. You waste $5, $20, $100 on a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, facts.
You'll blow that shit quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Just put that shit into a company and then just sit and wait and watch that numbers just go up. Just watch the numbers go up and you're gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna give them some more money. Yeah. I'm making money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's more the level of like financial stability, financial comfort that I'm trying to get to. I want to fuck with this stock market shit. I think that's really where it's at. Yeah. I've heard so many stories of people
making it big,
doing their thing, and it's all off stocks.
Yeah.
All off stocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, mother say I bought this and then it turned into this and I cashed out. Yeah. Look at me now.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
Really what it is, these motherfuckers not intelligent. These motherfuckers.
They ain't go to school.
No school, no nothing.
Yeah.
That me and you was brought up on. You know what I'm saying? But paid attention to this. They was taught. Yeah. They was taught about stocks. They was taught, hey, like it was this one guy, I think his name Timothy Sykes. But he was talking about he got some bar mitzvah money that was like $1,200 and he put it into stocks and that shit turned into millions, like $2 million. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and he did it in high school. That was in high school. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. That's the hustle right there. That's my savings account. Because at the same time, you can still cash that shit out if you need to. Yeah. You may have to pay a fine. You may have to pay a few fees. You feel what I'm saying? But you still cashing out a profit.
Yeah, you still pay.
You feel what I'm saying? You still cashing out a profit. So I'm just like, man, I'm just trying to make sure life is still going good. I ain't got no issues to where I got to cash money out. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, because I'm telling you, the money that I got is like, I honestly never saved that much personally. I've never had that money tucked somewhere on my bank account. Yeah. I ain't never had that money and not touched it. Yeah. It's the first time I got a decent amount of money to fall back on and I ain't touched it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't
coming back, but it's also it be discipline too.
It's discipline, and then you just gotta know the game. Like, the more you don't touch it, the more that shit finna rise.
Yeah, thanks.
The more it's rising, so don't touch it.
Yeah, I had life hit me. I took some stuff out. Now that thing went from like $2 or something when I invested to like $63 a share. Now I'm like, man, shit like that. I'm like, bruh, this kind. But then they tell you the importance of saving too. If my savings was right, I wouldn't even have to dip up in there.
Yeah, that too.
It's about managing your money.
Yeah.
That's another thing we want to talk. But it's like as we get older, once we start to know better, we gotta do better. We just not disciplined enough to just stick to the plan. Like we be wanting to do all this extra stuff in.
It's influences. It's the influences around us.
And self pressure. Like at the end of the day, you got bills and debt. Them bills and debt gonna be there. Yeah, that interest gonna be there. But now it's like, yo, look, this was gonna be. I'm gonna pay you this much, blah blah. Like everything is negotiable.
Yeah.
Everything negotiable. So like you could easily go. At the end of the day, they want their money. So like, okay. So say they're gonna pay me this. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let me lower the interest. Let me refinance. Let me do move this and that. Everything negotiable. But that's another thing we don't know about.
Yeah. Yes, that financial game we ain't taught. I love and appreciate all the street knowledge. I love and appreciate all the street knowledge, but outside of the streets, you need that knowledge too.
Yeah.
Business knowledge. That's how you gonna conquer the world.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying. You can't conquer the world just knowing one directional thing.
Yeah, you gotta know.
Feel me? You gotta know. You gotta know all the games.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? Like put that motherfucking drug money into the stock market.
Yeah. Or like I see a lot of people now like they starting to flip shoes because shoes is going crazy. Like you about a pair of dunks for like 100, 200. Now it's dunks on the gold and stuff for like 10 racks. 7 racks. Like I'm like legit watching people on YouTube like that's they living like flipping shoes. And I ain't gonna lie, I tried it. Like I did a couple of shoes. I'm like, okay, I seen a decent little profit, like double, triple sometimes. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing you gotta be patient for. You know what I'm saying? You get some shoes, like especially Jordans, you gotta wait like a couple years. Like they ain't gonna come out, boom, alright, I'm selling these. You paid for like 150, 180, and now they reselling for like 1200. 4 racks or something.
Yeah, it's people that be getting down on that shoe game too.
Oh yeah. But me personally, I can't see myself paying over 150 with tax. I'm just in military discount. I just can't do it.
With the military discount,
I gotta walk around in these. I know I look good, but I still gotta walk around. They still shoes.
Yeah,
like that's just me personally. But
I need some more.
You say you need some more?
Yeah. But shit.
It be like that, man. So like, I feel like another thing we ain't taught is like being responsible. Like, we not held accountable for teaching our kids lessons. And a lot of times we having kids that have kids. So like, I feel like teaching our children the sex game, having sex responsibly. Like, we shouldn't just leave it up to the schools to teach them.
Shut up. Yeah. It's not up to the schools. It's shit. 'Cause they ain't gonna be the ones helping to take care of them motherfucker or take care of them motherfucker fully.
Facts.
Like shit, schools get your ass a slight couple of hours, probably 30 minutes on that shit, and then that's all that's talked about. Cause that's also still a touchy subject to talk about in school. So they try not to invest too much into it.
Yeah.
They try not to invest too much into it, but yeah, that's definitely up to the parents at home. But parents don't know how to be parents. They uncomfortable with being parents sometimes.
Yeah.
Like shit. You gotta tell your shorty how the game go if you know they gonna be out there playing the game.
Facts, yeah.
Tell them how the game go, man. Tell them how to keep that shit safe and not be distracted by bad influences. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because in school, all they gonna teach you is about like the diseases you can catch and stuff like that. They not teaching you, and then that's another thing. They be pushing birth control, but like a lot of females, you know what I'm saying? Birth control is not good. It leads to other stuff. So like, you taking birth control, you know what I'm saying? Then when it's time for you to get pregnant, you can't get pregnant when you want to.
Right.
It just be crazy. Then you got like people shooting the club up, and you ain't right down there. You smell like fish chips. You know,
fish chips.
Like,
Fish fry Fridays.
You see what I'm saying? Because school only teach you about disease. They ain't teach you like, yo, you gotta take care of yourself. You can't be sitting there doing this and that.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't doing all that. It's responsible for us to be like, yo, put the thing on the banana now.
Don't be afraid to have these conversations.
Like,
it's awkward. I had to have a conversation with my son. He's 16. We've had the conversation a couple of times. And that's something like, and then this doesn't have to be an awkward sit-down conversation. These could be little seeds that you plant in their mind as they grow. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be just one day we had this talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things I'm teaching you as...
Yeah, you get older.
As you get older and life goes on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's something that has to be talked about. You got to, because especially with this day and age and how everything with technology is, sex is entering your kids at such a young age.
Yeah.
I think I was watching some shit with my son. He, at the time, probably 6 months. At the time, probably, but there was some shit on Scooby-Doo. And it wasn't appropriate.
But they been freaky.
And I'm just like, man, like, you have to teach the kids, because you can't expect, that's what people want things to do. Parents sometimes hope that you just figure it out and save you the trouble from having to teach you. But no, because they go figure it out and it might be the wrong way.
Most of the time, be the wrong way.
It might be the wrong way. It's gonna be in a way that you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody else raise your kids. Don't let technology raise your kids.
Yeah.
Don't let music raise your fucking kids.
Facts.
Like, come on, man. Y'all, you have to do that shit. You have to be involved. If you ain't involved,
yeah, you gotta be involved.
Anything that comes, anything that comes from your child is on you, because negative. If it's negative.
Yeah. Even positive, like either way, but they need a balance. But definitely involved and active.
But if you ain't involved and active, then shit, your kids gonna be out here lost. That's why you got the 15-year-olds, shit,
man,
and 12-year-olds. Matter of fact, fuck the 15, the 12-year-olds that's carjacking motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't no leadership.
No, it ain't. I don't know what it is, especially like with COVID. Now the kids staying home. First thing, they ready for them to go back to school. Like, it's just too much. But I feel like at that same time, it come from, you know, not spending so much time with them, only depending for everybody else to take care of them. Now you see who they are today, and you can't handle it.
Nah, my shorty ain't going back to school. Not until they figure this shit out. Y'all ain't got this shit figured out. When you got it figured out, I'm rolling with you. I'm with y'all. Y'all ain't finna be playing figuring it out. Yeah. My life and my kids, like, hell no.
Nah, I feel you.
Hell no.
And be like that. So like, how can they find you? You know, you a bartender.
I'm usually mostly on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is usually hashtag Sivi for president. I believe I could be president.
Hey.
I believe it's possible. Look at the nigga we just had. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look at the nigga we just had. Why can't anybody do it?
Nah, I feel you.
Why can't anybody do it? You know what I'm saying? So like, he made me feel like I could be president for real. Not just like what my teachers and shit was telling me, because they trying to encourage me and shit.
They gas you up,
they gas me up and shit. Like, you know, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? But no. After seeing a motherfucker do it that shouldn't be there, oh yeah, I can do it now. I can really do this shit now. But yeah, I'm just on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Sivi for president. I be posting a lot of crazy shit. It gets kind of freaky. If I'm not in jail. I was in Twitter jail and Facebook jail.
Man, I'm in Facebook. I'm still locked up on Facebook, man.
I got it. How you go in Twitter jail?
I didn't even know they had prison for y'all, man.
Bro, I was in Twitter jail because I called somebody a stupid bitch, like.
I knew you went in on somebody.
It was during that Capitol shit, when they took over the Capitol.
Yeah.
I was going in on
that's different though.
And I called somebody like stupid bitch 4 times and they blocked my shit. But
they report, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They sensitive.
But I can report anything though. I could post anything else though. It's all types of busted challenges and I'm talking about
everything.
Brittany Jones on that motherfucker. Man, I got a few motherfuckers on that, but they don't say shit about that.
But they hit you because you called Shorty a bitch 4 times.
It's like 4 times. They say I was a bully.
Oh, you a bully over me on social media.
I take enjoyment out of trolling and fucking with people on the internet. They take life so seriously.
Yeah, you too funny. That in itself was a crazy situation.
That shit is social media. That shit is for fun.
Nah, for real though.
Yeah.
See for president, and I'm.
Alright, y'all.